Yeah, no, it's true. It's 100% true. It's I mean, even just normal Gardevoir does 120 damage on a grab, and
it's surprising.
She can like really just play rock paper scissors with you if she starts knocking you down. But we are gonna start off
Blaziken, RARA Blaziken. Okay, this is my take. I actually think Blaziken is still not a bad character, because I'm sure we're gonna see just how much damage this character can do. This is definitely a very high damage character, but I actually think Blaziken is, technically the worst character in 3v3 because a lot of his attacks damage himself. Unlike Shadow Mewtwo, though, he can't recover it back. So when you're damaging yourself, you're really losing this huge benefit of recovering HP between rounds.
Yeah, it's true, and I mean, it's not like a 10 HP Blaziken is not as scary as a 10 HP Shadow Mewtwo, I would have to say. But despite that, we've seen a few players playing this character really well in 3v3. Like I said, when Timo was one hit away from taking out Haruyuki off stream, it was mostly the Blaziken actually that put in a ton of work. The question for me, though, is going first with Blaziken. I'm not sure how effective that is, and wow, that's a really risky burst. Obviously, the reward's there, but you have to make back a lot of damage to win this.
It is first Blaziken, though. Oh, where's the anti-air? Oh, the air-to-air.
That was really weird camera, angling, because it started up a move and then got air-to-air immediately during it.
Oh, and now Ido just going to burst right back. This is a really good spot.
Wow.
And the cameras are falling.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like we stopped seeing all the Decidueyes just go for the triple knockdown during burst. It used to be that you would just spam that, but we've seen people kind of go for like more honest stuff. But I like that, especially in that situation. You're like, I don't want you to have any path in. I'm gonna time you out. There's like 10 seconds left. Let's just delay this, and it made a lot of sense. But now we're gonna see the now infamous, I want to say, Machamp after that last match, I would say.
Yes, I really like the RARA Machamp. Watching in his set with I believe it was with Oreo. Yeah, the Machamp was definitely doing some really tough stuff. He's a grab monster. I mean, it's Machamp, right? You'd expect a Machamp to be grabbing a lot, but this one in particular, he finds ways to get in grabs very often. Okay, I like Ido just kind of waiting on the low stance. Nice whiff punish. Nice ghost dash punish on the 5X though.
Yeah, that is a really scary thing to do in that situation. If you mess that up, and it doesn't matter what option you're getting hit by, you're almost KO'd basically.
Yeah, you're taking a lot of damage. If it doesn't phase shift you, it puts you on the wall, and then you get close combated.
Yeah.
Doesn't go for the perfect block. Oh, wow. Punishes the landing.
That might not, that actually was like no damage. That was really surprisingly low, but this should be blocked. Regardless, it's still going to be advantageous on block.
+4, yep. And that's going to be whiff punish. No.
Oh!
That's whiff punish. Yeah. I like that bait a lot. Just walking forward to force RARA to kind of pick more of a, kind of like a panicky option, and then just punishing that instead. Wow. And Decidueye was saying, I don't care about your Mimikyu. I'm up here. You're down there. I can still hit you, though.
Mimikyu just swinging at air.
Yep.
Just nothing's there anymore. But yeah, one of the biggest advantages, of course, specifically against tall characters, which is pretty much most of RARA's team actually is decently tall.
Yeah.
But here we go. The Scizor. So excited to see this RARA Scizor. Obviously, we saw it on stream a decent amount earlier, but wow, is that a perfect block?
Yeah, it was a perfect block and a homing punish right after.
Ooh, that might be... No, that's not going to be it at all.
Would it be close?
It is close. That was a little bit more than I thought it was going to be. Maybe if there was a sword, honestly.
Yeah, maybe. All right, but that DP, that's just going to take it.
Very nice. And now we're going down to... well, actually, we get to see. We get to see here. Who will it be?
Okay, the Gardevoir. Yeah, Gardevoir I think is a very, very good pick into Scizor. Scizor can get through a lot of projectiles with the, counterattack cover dash, but because Gardevoir has projectiles that counter pierce, it's a lot harder for Scizor to do that.
Yeah, and you can also place like multiple projectiles on top of each other and just like stuff a lot of
patience.
Sitting there blocking. It looked like the control was broken, Yeah.
He was checking his phone while he's just sitting there.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what I do, but usually against Gardevoir,
Yeah.
You're like sitting there, you're like, okay, another projectile, yeah. I'm gonna check what's going on social media, but nice. Gets the full combo in the corner. Barely gets that wall splat, but
nice.
Yeah,
he's been playing around that Umbreon. Nice with punish. He's playing around that Umbreon, that whole dual phase. You were saying before how against Gardevoir, you kind of play it that kind of inside mid-range, where she can't really contest that, and that's where Scizor lives, right?
Right.
That's where Bullet Punch is at its best. That's where 4X connects. And there we see it right there. The Bullet Punch is just gonna close out the round for RARA.
Are we gonna see another reverse sweep by RARA this time with the Scizor?
Maybe.
I mean,
he's on track, but this is Mega Gengar. This is Gengar with full burst, ready to go.
At least there's full synergy also for RARA,
Yeah,
so this is a very doable thing. You know, if there was no meter at all, it would be scary. The big question though is, can RARA force Ito into this burst before Ito does something like land an Umbreons or land something that drains meter, like with a grab, and then forces the meter away? And it's looking like yes to me, because this is already going to be about half HP.
That was a really nice, just matchup knowledge, upstancing the Shadow Ball, getting the punish with the 6A.
Ooh, doesn't get any conversion there. Just gonna go for the mix-up. Wow, bursts early. I actually think it's a really scary thing to do right there. Oh, but we're just gonna see the reverse burst pretty immediately. That's gonna connect. Yep. Immediately going to the burst attack. I mean, this is luckily still a very, very healthy in-burst Scizor, so that was only about half life. It could be way worse, honestly. That might win. Ooh, big win.
A little too far away, and the immediate punish because Gengar was already doing up laser. That's, ooh, not a combo actually.
Honestly, that might have been worse if it wasn't already an up laser, right? That could have been like something a lot bigger.
Yeah, true.
But this still looks like a really tough spot. 1 HP left. Can't guess wrong. The fully charged CA. And that Gengar burst is gonna be it. I mean, obviously, I would never question the decisions of these players because they're both pretty legendary. But I think that was a really risky early burst to use. I'm surprised we saw the burst. You know, there was a life lead for RARA. There was the potential to like. I mean, maybe just didn't want to get the meter stolen. So I do get that as an idea.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I can definitely relate to that also.
Yeah, yeah, but. You know, you just run into that exact situation where like you burst and then the Gengar bursts later, and then you have to like deal with that more so. But
yeah, and the Gengar burst will always outlast yours.
Yes,
unless you like really beat them in neutral.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, sometimes you can do that. Sometimes you can force the defensive burst. You can back up. You can block some lasers for a little bit, and then you burst back yourself, and then you're in a pretty decent spot. But, you know, you kind of have to make some hard risks when you are trying to make a 3-character comeback. And RARA, as long as RARA can, like, just get a little bit more momentum going with the first 2 characters, honestly, this could just easily go his direction.
Also, we're going to see Aegislash now from RARA. Did we see, was Aegislash the, no, we saw Machamp.
No, Machamp. This is the Blaziken?
Blaziken, that's what he took out, yeah. Okay.
So we are going to see the switch, yeah, for sure. This is, I think, the team that we saw the rest of the day, as far as I know. I think the Blaziken was kind of the weird one out, and we did see the Aegislash get removed for that.
Right now, though, this Decidueye is still just putting in so much work. And that claims.
Yeah, weird interaction. I honestly, there's a lot of weird interactions, hitting hitboxes with a lot of the aerial mobility of Aegislash. That might go over.
He's super close.
Yeah, not quite.
I think if he jumped backwards, it would have gone over.
Yeah, yeah.
It kind of has that downward angle or arc.
Yeah, for sure. And then maybe could have done the jump Y, but regardless, that's gonna connect. Not quite gonna be enough yet, though.
Not the round yet. Oh, doesn't get the punish, but just gets the homing anyway.
Risky burst. There is an attack up buff though here. No support. Trying to call the support. I see that on the screen. And there it is. There it is. Just backing up. Oh, it was a good choice too. But yeah, just barely too slow, getting it stuffed out. Maybe getting a little bit mixed up by not having the support. It's really funny that it like shows on your screen when you're calling a support and you can't. It's like, no, you cannot.
It's like, you cannot. Stop that. Stop trying. You're just going to look dumb on the stream. Stop it.
Honestly, it's something that you almost forget is like a thing with the Decidueye, because there's so many other things to worry about. And you're like, wait a minute. They also shut down my support?
Wait a minute. When do I get to play the game?
That was a cool setup. Going for the butt slam afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, that's... a little wishful, but honestly not the worst punish in the world. Not a ton of damage. Doesn't need to worry about support debuff because it's like not even close to charged anyways.
Yeah, just needs to land 1 hit, so honestly the risks here could be big. And if you win this round, you're getting back a lot of HP as a high HP character. Oh, although hold on, damage starting to add up. There we go. That was an interesting Oki option. I mean, there are so many different Oki options for Decidueye that like you literally just can't use them all in one game sometimes. But instant jump X, I'm not sure what that was trying to beat. Maybe it was trying to beat a 2Y, just like on wake up to tech a grab or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. We saw Kuribasu was doing that a lot with Decidueye as well. The like Oki to JX.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to figure out why that's a thing, but we'll watch for the rest of the day too. Here we go, the Gengar's out. Ooh, from behind. Sneak attack. good karate chop to eliminate the projectile. That one's going to connect. And yeah, get rid of the meter, which is really big right here.
Oh, and yeah, Ito going to take full advantage of that, going into burst mode while RARA can't.
You know, this isn't the worst situation though. Oh, this might actually connect. No, it just I meant the air grab.
Oh, the air grab.
Yeah.
I think if he didn't have the invincibility, it would have.
Yeah, or if the air grab was like a little bit delayed, maybe. But it is pretty fast. Okay,
ooh, this is gonna hurt so much. Oh, he's just, yeah.
It's an unnecessary amount of damage, yeah. But
I was looking at the wrong health bar. I was like, wait a minute, that's just a round.
Yeah, honestly, you know, I was saying it before, but this is the worst situation in the world. That was like a 120 HP Machamp and wasted the entire synergy bar of that Gengar. So now we're going to have a Gengar with very little synergy, you know, maybe about 30% up against this this signature Scizor, which obviously, you know, pure unbursted Gengar can do a lot of damage on itself, but you know, it's not the scariness. And wow, an aggressive burst. That's a huge read. That's going to kick the CA?
No, actually, Ghost Dash just through. Just Gengar things.
Just Gengar things. And look at this. We're actually getting kind of close here to potentially getting another burst. Just needs to land a few more really solid hits. And with the health of Scizor, the high health, it's possible. Didn't go for a curse for meter building or anything like that.
Okay. He said, I want them.
Yeah.
I want the attack debuffs. Give them to me.
Both of them. That was so funny looking.
They're already gone.
Yeah, it's a pretty timing effect of that move. It very rarely comes into play. But here we go. This is actually so close. If we see, especially too, like an Umbreon land right here, I wouldn't be surprised to see an offensive Umbreon.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't call it right there, to be honest.
Same. This could have been a great spot too. Yeah. Oh, it landed 2 hits. That's a huge.
That's enough. Yeah. Ooh, only charges the CA. Oh, almost gets around the AY.
Are you kidding me? That was actually super good that it hit that backwards angle. Honestly, like one curse or something like that here. Or just a solid hit. But hold on, there's only 5 seconds left. You might have to burst to get back your life to get this life lead back. Oh, yeah, you got it. One read.
And there it is. Takes the game with the burst. That was super close. Yeah, if RARA got just that last hit, it would have put him in such a good, a pretty good spot, because he was still very low HP.
Right.
But he would have been going into round 3 with Ido having no synergy whatsoever.
Yeah, that would have been gigantic. But that was a really good call at the very last moment. And so we are going to be seeing Ito move forward. And RARA still in it, but not quite. And I'm not sure if the Blaziken pick worked out. It did look like it was maybe a little bit closer when it was the Aegis-Slash as well, but switching back and forth between the two probably didn't help in the matchup. It was very close, but it just all came down to the final moments in both of them.
So RARA going to have to make it through the lower bracket if he wants to still qualify. Definitely a player that can make the run, though, so you know we might not be seeing the last of him. We'll find out soon.
Yeah. I mean, the only tough thing is that there's so many good players in losers already. It's it is just unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. It is just, you're just fighting through like 5 or 6 different top player world quality players in a row. I would love to see the bracket. I need to look that